Welcome to Love Where You Live, a podcast with DeLilly Home, and I am Mary Powell DeLilly, and here with
I'm Allison Kelly, and we are here with Robert Gerkin from Age Friendly Guilford. And he is a coordinator, and he's here to talk to us today about all the wonderful services that they offer.
yes, with Guilford County, and Ellen Whitlock is who introduced us and told us to contact each other because in this podcast we like to inform people of different services and fun things going on, and all the high points of High Point is what we say. In Guilford County, of course, we is High Point's part of Guilford County, and so the services that you provide are something that our listeners would be able to take advantage of.
Well, thank you for the invitation. I
Yes.
look forward to sharing with you Age Friendly Guilford and Aging in Place and the programs that we offer. My name is Bob Gerkin. I'm the coordinator for Age Friendly Guilford. I'm also certified as an Aging in Place specialist, certified with the National Home Builders Association.
Okay.
So we got kind of a different approach to what's going on with aging in our community. You may ask, what is age friendly? Age friendly communities are safe, secure, have affordable and appropriate housing and transportation options. They support community services and features. We want to be inclusive in our community. Once in place, these resources enhance personal independence, allow residents to age in place, and we're going to come back to aging in place, and then foster the engagement of community, economic, and civil social. So it makes a full circle on all that's going on in our lives. I can go on and get into more detail on what age-friendly communities are, but I'm just going to sum it up in one quick, real simple way to understand it. Age-friendly communities don't feel like just another place to live. Age-friendly communities feel like your home.
Yeah, that's nice. We love home. We love where you live. Home, DeLilly Home. Everything's about home. It's about, feeling safe, and we deal with, obviously, people in their homes, and whether you are looking to move or age in place, like you said, to be more safe within the homes. This is something that we can learn from you as well, some tips to give to our clients.
Well, you wonder how we got to age-friendly Guilford.
Yeah.
Well, there's a program out there introduced and supported by AARP. And the title of it is AARP's Network of Age-Friendly States and Communities. So that kind of brings all the members together under one umbrella.
Yeah.
Want to ask me, how many are there?
Yeah.
Well, North Carolina is certified as an age-friendly state.
Yes.
I saw that, so I was looking, in Guilford County also is age, and that is
Recent.
new 2024.
Yeah, we're fairly new.
Okay.
We're fairly new at this. We are one of 22 age-friendly states and communities
Oh, that's
in
cool.
North Carolina.
Guilford County is a large county,
Yes.
so it encompasses a lot of people, and it's nice that we have that certification. Would it be certification? Yeah.
The exciting thing is about being part of this network. There's over 1,000 age-friendly states and communities in the U.S.
Oh, really? Oh, that's a lot.
Huge network.
And with the connection with AARP, we have access to each and every one of those. The programs that they have, the challenges and opportunities that they face. So we've got a large library of supporters and information.
Makes it even better. I get AARP mailings now. Just recently.
Well, it's one of the largest publications in the country.
Is it really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
It makes
Yeah.
sense.
Well, yeah.
Everyone's heard of it.
When we do our analysis and looks and questions, what population are we looking at? Are we asking the right population? We want to support the underserved. Well, we start looking at that 60 plus as being the underserved population. Well, what we do for that 60 plus population is also valuable for that 20s and 30s, 40s and 50s.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's all encompassing.
We were just talking that lots of times, like I am at the age now at 56, where I have a mother who I will not state her age, even though she wouldn't care, who you don't think about these things until your parents do get to that point. And sometimes it's too late. Like you should have had that knowledge before. So the training that y'all are doing is actually, like you said, helping my generation, the younger generation, who is dealing with their parents now.
Back up a little bit before I get into some of the specifics. We are fortunate here in Guilford County that Archdale, I know only a small part of Archdale is in Guilford County,
Yeah.
but they're also designated as an age-friendly community.
Oh, really? Archdale? Okay.
This is Jamestown.
Okay, I think I did know that about
Yeah.
James.
I didn't know that. Yeah.
So we have 3 communities.
Right here.
2 more focused in a smaller area, and then of course, Guilford County itself.
Oh, nice.
But I need to put a plug out to County Manager Isler and Assistant County Manager Carver for recognizing the importance of Age Friendly and what it brings to us. Their support both financially for the program, but also their support in recognizing the value County Managers Carver's support in leading a lot of our discussions in our analytical work. The county is really putting a buy-in in this program. It's not just it would be nice to have it as a title. They recognize and are fully supporting, as is Senior Resources and Ellen Whitlock, and allow me to work out of that area, giving me a place to hold meetings, hold discussions, and do analytical work. So our community members have really done a big buy-in.
Yeah, well, that's nice. And and we were talking earlier on the phone that you have a lot of things for kids, for children, but you really don't hear much about for seniors. And that, it's a whole different stage of life where you are more in the home by yourself or, don't maybe get out as much. So it is a population that is underserved right now when it comes to having people help them in their specific needs.
If you look across the state in Guilford County maybe isn't a true reflection, but the aging population in North Carolina is one of the fastest growing
Really?
in the country. A couple reasons: you've got all the military retirees coming back to the East Coast.
Oh, yeah.
You have the wonderful weather at the East Coast.
Yes.
Gotta be the beach.
Yes, well, it is, but take a look, and you've got those people that moved to Florida and found out Florida's hot. I want to back and are moving to the mountains.
The mountains, I
And you've
know.
got those people from the upper Midwest. I still want a little bit, so they're
Yeah.
moving to the mountains. So we're getting those retirees.
We see a lot of that. We do see a lot of that.
And it was shared, I guess, a year or so ago that High Point is becoming a destination for retirees.
I
which
can
is
see that.
exciting.
Yeah, it is.
Exciting.
It is. And
So you look around, we've got a lot of great things going on, but then with that comes a lot of challenges.
it does.
High Point, I think, is great. We've talked about this a lot, and you touched on it. Just the community buy-in, and that's just one of those things that why we love this city. And I think that I hear it all the time. People are really supportive of programs like this. We're here and we're getting the word out more, and I'm excited about it. It's just one more thing that makes
It is well-rounded.
a great place.
I mean, if the research,
Well-rounded, that's a good word.
yeah. And Bob and I were talking that one of the main things is getting the word out there, which I'm hoping people listening to this. I mean, it's something I didn't know about because Ellen told me about it. I'm like, I didn't know anything like that even existed.
Right. Once you have a personal experience when there's a need, it's one of those things that maybe you find out about when there's a need, but it would be great to know ahead of time, so it's
What's
not,
coming. Yeah.
right. Well, let me address to those two at the same time. AARP has put out a program process, a calendar, if you will. And our first year, we're here to listen.
Yeah.
We're not here to go out and start saying this is what we need to do. We're here to listen to what those stories are. And I shared with you earlier this morning that you need to build a relationship. It's hard to start asking what your problems or challenges or opportunities are and you don't know me. So
Yeah.
we've got to spend that time in building that relationship. So we've kind of gone through that, conducting that community assessment. We're not doing a huge survey.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing meet and greets. We're talking in smaller groups and basically asking what's happening in your lives. So we're kind of through that, and now we're into the development of an action plan. Age Friendly is built around 8 domains of livability: transportation, housing, food, parks and rec, inclusion, um, medical support groups. So, they're built around 8 domains of livability, and looking at those and talking with our residents, we're hearing, yeah, they're all pretty important, but
Mm-hmm.
housing, food, and transportation are the concerns that
Big
we
three.
have. So we're focusing on those 3 areas. We have a small lead team um, that have been involved from day one in communicating across the county, having those coffee connections,
Yeah.
meet and greets out there. Uh, we have representatives across the board from DHHS. We have representatives from the Greater Food Association here in town.
Yes. Yes.
We have representatives, Ellen, of course, on there. We have housing representatives. We have transportation representatives. We have a representative from Wellspring. I neglected to mention that Wellspring
Yeah.
was an initial funder
Oh,
of the
okay.
program. So we appreciate that also.
Yes.
But they're on our lead team. And also Mark Hensley. Mark Hensley is AERP Regional Associate State Director on Advocacy. He's located here in the Triad. He is responsible for the Triad area, but he's also the lead on livable communities in North Carolina.
Oh, wow. Okay. It's a
So
big
he
stretch.
lives just outside of Jamestown.
Oh, okay.
So he's very involved in the community. So we have access
Yeah, that's nice.
to him, and we also have easy access to the national lead of Age Friendly States and Communities. So
Well,
we're very fortunate that we've got support
yeah, right here.
coming right there. So
Yeah.
we've got the right people. They're there to help,
Mm-hmm.
and they're there to keep track of you. You may want to take a little different path,
Right.
or you may want to word that question a little differently.
Yeah.
So it's very helpful.
With the housing and the food and the transportation being the top three that you've found out, what stage are y'all in now? Because I know you're still researching. Because again, like Allison said, you're really new, or this resource for people is very new to Guilford County.
Now we're reaching out and introducing Age Friendly across the county.
Okay.
We have recently completed logic models on food, on housing, and transportation. And the logic model is a tool where we start the conversation with our lead team. And I'll take housing. We're a little further ahead on housing.
Okay.
But we started out as, okay, where if looking to the golden years, 20 years out, where does housing need to be? What would we want housing to be? And it pretty much comes down to, we want to be able to live where we want to live,
Mm-hmm.
live how we want to live, and have everything we need.
Yeah.
So we started at the 20. Okay, so what do we need to be doing at 10 to get to 20?
Yeah.
And then what do we need to be doing in the 3-year range to get to the 10-year range? So we worked our way back, listed those things that we felt we needed. We listed our inputs. Who do we bring in to help?
Mm-hmm.
We listed our activities. What do we need to do to reach our outputs?
Mm-hmm.
So we're kind of at that stage right now. We felt that one of the important things when we do our outputs, we need something out there that we can monitor, have metrics.
Yeah.
We need to be able to come back. People in the county say, okay, we're funding you. What have you done for us?
Yeah.
So we need to show that return. We need to show that this is important and that we're doing what has been tasked us to do.
Mm-hmm.
So we got through that that logic model, and it's one of those living documents. It'll change as we move forward.
Right.
And we recognize that we didn't have all the right players at the table. We had the lead team.
Yeah.
We had represented housing,
Mhm.
and probably not enough. So we sat down and we started putting together who our housing representatives
Mhm.
need to come together. Right now, our work group for housing has 28 members on it, and it's not enough. So we got together and said, okay, we've got these lists of 8 or 10 things we need to do.
Mhm.
How do we accomplish 8 or 10 things? Through conversation, we decided we need to do a better job at supplying services for repair and modification for housing.
Ah, yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
I hear that a lot when you go out. You
Easy
drive
enough.
through the community, you see a lot of that going on, and you see a lot more needed to go on.
Yeah.
Okay. We found ourselves, okay, we're saying what we need, but we don't know what we have.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we stepped back and we just made our first pass an environmental scan asking that question across the county. What services do we have for repair and modifications? And some of those questions are what groups, what areas do you cover? High Point stays within the city limits, Greensboro stays within the city limits. If I'm there, are you constrained by finances?
Mhm.
What is causing you from becoming bigger?
Yeah.
Right.
Serving a larger population. So we've asked those questions. So we're very simple. There's only five questions that we ask. Give us input. So that first blast has come back,
Okay.
and we're meeting this coming Tuesday to talk about that.
Ah.
And we are recognizing we do not have everybody on the list that needs to be there.
Yeah.
So that this will continue to grow.
And when you say list, are you saying like people who can help make modifications to home, like builder or?
Well, where we're at right now, Nina Wilson is representing High Point.
Nina, yeah.
She is on that, and she will speak to the different programs that High Point have available.
I got you.
So
Okay.
the resources that are already in place to
Yes,
do
with the government. Okay.
repairs / modifications. I'm assuming that means like putting in a ramp for a
Mhm.
wheelchair or like a
Grab bars or
those
mhm.
types of things. Okay.
It could be a new roof, it could be
Yeah.
new flooring, it could be an
Okay.
AC
So
unit
it
for
could
summer,
be
or anything that would help you to stay in your house as long as you want.
comfortably.
Got you.
Okay.
Gotcha.
It could be lighting.
Yeah.
What
That's true. It could be as simple as, overhead lighting can make a big difference.
Yeah.
in
Brighter
house.
light.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So it's pretty simple. We've got community housing solutions.
Mhm.
They're doing work here.
Yes.
So we've got them involved. Treeback, it's a group that brings together the large builders.
Oh, okay.
Material suppliers.
Yeah.
There's some funders that are in there.
Yes.
So
Nice.
and John Harvester
Okay.
is the chairman of that group, and he is on our lead team and also on our workforce.
Okay. Nice.
So that's the level of people that we've got coming into this. When we meet Tuesday, we'll fill some blanks. We'll create some new blanks. We have one faith-based group listed. And
Mhm.
that's Baptist Men's group for doing wheelchair ramps.
Yes.
I need to expand that and reach out to the medical supply companies,
Yeah.
the hospitals. Okay, what are you doing to help these things?
Mhm.
I hear the stories so often where there was a young child that was visiting the emergency room frequently, and they finally found out that his living conditions were such that it was causing it. They corrected the living conditions, and his travel visits to ED stopped.
Right.
So we need to get that data. So
Yeah, exactly.
the other thing is, do we have the right data? Do we have the data points for High Point? Greensboro and the county are different. They all
Mhm.
track a little bit different information. So we need to find out what tells the story
Mhm.
and how to use that data.
People.
That's kind of where we're at.
Yeah. People who, because it just made me start thinking when you were talking about there was a group doing wheelchair ramps. Is this something where if someone's listening to this or they want to help or do anything like that, do they just contact Guilford, you, or do y'all prefer to go out and find people?
Get ready for a million phone calls.
No, I'm just.
We are very close to having our Age Friendly Guilford webpage go live.
Oh, right. Okay.
We are placed on the county's website.
Okay.
So
people can go there and get any information, whether they want to volunteer their time, their materials, or they need help themselves. Is it all encompassing? Okay.
yeah,
Perfect.
my contact information's there.
Mhm.
But we'll have those supporters that want their information listed. We'll give a name, a brief 1 or 2 line as to what their services are, and a contact information.
So they can reach out directly.
Reach out to me.
They can. Okay.
Find somebody, reach out.
Okay. Okay. So you don't have to coordinate it independently. They'll be there and be able to find. Oh, okay. Nice.
Greater High Point Food Alliance, if you're familiar
Yes.
with that campaign.
Yes.
I'm hoping Rebecca will say, go ahead and put that information available on that, because
Oh,
that's
nice.
a perfect example.
Yeah. For the food portion of it.
Yeah.
Age Friendly does not have the capacity to develop that.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to reach out to the community.
Yeah. Well, you can't do everything yourselves. You have to try and match up people to help further what you're trying to accomplish.
These people are experts in their
Yeah.
fields of support.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Why reinvent the wheel?
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
it's broke, don't fix it.
That's right.
Like, just use the support that's there.
Yeah.
Grow it.
Age Friendly is not here to identify the problems. We're here to convene those that are experiencing the problems, and then share that information and convene with those that can fix the problems.
Nice.
Dear so often, I don't know where to go to get that.
Ah.
And you hear that in groups that you just surprises you.
Hmm.
As big as you are and as well known as you are, you should understand it.
Yeah.
Get that information. But we do a good job of communicating, but we don't always go to far enough.
Yeah.
We do a better job.
I like that. But y'all are bridging the gap, which is nice. And when someone is aging in place or wants to maybe upfit their house to help them better age in place, what are the top things that you see that most likely need to be done?
There are many, 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 many.
Yeah, I know.
And a few more.
Top 100.
AARP supports me in an educational program that I've been doing for, I guess, about 7 or 8 years now.
Mhm.
And it's called Home Fit. And we meet with groups and we talk about just that.
Oh,
Just this past week, we work closely with the county sheriff's department. They have a program called Senior Academy
okay.
that they
Didn't know.
invite people to attend, and we had the first of 4 sessions kicked off at Senior Resources this past week. Sheriff Rogers came, introduced, kicked it off, we got started, and we talk about those things, and we do a slide presentation, and I hand out a workbook for them to take home and go through. But what I try to share with them is you find yourself in the hospital for whatever the reason may be. It may be a mobility challenge that you're going home with, or you may have had surgery and have challenge. So think about
Break your toe.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Appreciation.
Yes.
But your doctor comes to you. You've been there a couple of days now. And your doctor comes. I'm going to send you home.
Yeah.
And you're as happy as can be.
Yes. Yeah. I get to get done.
Can you get in your house?
Yeah.
Did you have steps that you had to go up?
Yes, I do. Luckily, I can still kind of limp.
Hop up there.
But, you know, I'm 38 years old. I think this would probably be much more difficult at 68.
Yes. So you need to think about what do I need if something happens.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, the first one is, I want to get home.
Yeah.
I
Right.
want to get in my house. Can I get in my house?
Mm-hmm.
What do I need to do?
My bedroom's upstairs.
Yeah. What are you
And
gonna
I got
do?
the same thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not recommending that you go ahead and make the change today, but think about what you need.
Mm-hmm.
Do you need a ring?
Mm-hmm.
Do you need
Railings or yeah.
Yeah. So that's the first one, getting into your house. And there's a lot of things you need to do around your front door.
Mm-hmm.
The biggest one is make sure your house numbers are visible.
Yes.
That's a simple one, but that's very
For people, yeah, for an ambulance or anyone to be able to.
The sheriff's department, when she talks, she shares that, there's nothing worse than being called to a home and can't find which home.
Oh gosh, I can't even. Yeah, I can't even think about that.
Me too. I'm thinking about this with my own house.
Yeah, yours like back in the woods. No one know where you are.
How do they
I need
find
to
you?
start
So
aging in place.
Yes, you need to do it
This is
now.
actually helpful what you're saying. It's for the older community.
Well, and for the
But I'm like, these things all actually apply to me
yeah, I mean,
as
you could
well. Like
yeah.
that. Yeah.
And two, for the younger people, like looking at your parents' house or whatever, like, do you need to upgrade this? So anyway, go ahead.
that's one. You need to start thinking about those things. One is just general across your whole house is you cannot have enough light.
Yeah.
Whether it is ambient coming from the outside where you have drapes that open during the day,
Mm-hmm.
or you have lighting that comes with motion sensors,
Yep.
timers.
Yeah.
You can
Indoor,
never
outdoor
have
lighting.
enough light.
Yeah. Because it's dark, you trip over something, you know.
Leading to one of the ones that I suggest, as we age, we find ourselves making increased trips to the bathroom at night.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You've lived in your house for 20 years, 30 years. I know that trick. I'll never fall. Yes, you will.
Mm-hmm.
So I suggest that get one of the little motion lights, stick it next to your bed or a dresser or whatever. So as soon as your feet hit the floor,
It comes on. That's a really good idea.
And then you can do the same thing as you go.
Mm-hmm.
To help you get to and from. You may never fall.
Yeah.
But then again, the first time you do.
Yeah.
It is a challenge.
It seems like if you fall once, it happens again.
Yes.
It does. Yeah.
It becomes like a recurring.
Yeah.
And
it's not always the fall that causes you trouble. You may have internal injuries.
Mm-hmm.
You may find yourself being in an assisted living facility that just does not. You're not happy to be there. So
Yeah.
mentally.
But I mean, being in a bed for 1 or 2 days, I mean, the atrophy just for anyone, but especially when you're older, it can make a huge difference in your recovery time.
Falls. The room that most falls occur is the bathroom.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I don't know what the percentage is, but it's way over 50% of the falls.
That's great.
Hardest floor.
Yeah.
Tile.
Yeah.
Slippery.
Typically.
Grab bars are very important.
Mm-hmm.
Grab bars properly secured. Really discourage using the vacuum pump.
Yeah.
Grab bars.
Yeah.
I could see how that could be problematic for
Yeah.
sure.
And some people just like, I'll just screw it into the wall. It's like you need to have some backing, some 2x4s back there, something you can screw it into to hold it.
Sure that it will hold you.
Mhm.
Support your full weight.
Yes.
Another one that we encourage residents to look at is comfort height toilets.
Yes.
I've noticed that that's a big thing. Their toilets are so low.
Yeah.
They're now getting
They're all getting taller.
Yeah, if you go into an older home, that's a very common. I love old homes.
Yes, we
That's
do.
something I always notice. These little teeny tiny potties.
They look like the school bathrooms back in elementary school. I mean, really, nowadays, because everything's comfort height. You go in, you're like, woo.
You don't recognize it until you go someplace that has a standard height.
Yes.
Then it becomes so obvious.
Yes.
And there's options out there. You can replace your whole toilet.
Mm-hmm.
You can put a boot on the bottom. You can put a thicker seat on top.
Mm-hmm.
So there's various ways to do that. You may find you also want to put grab bars next to your toilet to help you up and down.
Mm-hmm.
So that's important. In and out of traditional bathtubs.
Oh, yeah.
Most of our older homes still have traditional tubs.
Yes.
That is a challenge. We suggest you look at a transfer bench, which is really, it's so simple, but it is so supportive where part of the bench is outside the tub, part of the bench is inside the tub. You sit on the bench outside, slide across.
I didn't even know that exists. No, I know.
And you're in.
Yeah.
You've got a place to sit. If you have the wand style shower heads and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
You're right there.
When you're done, you can do a partial dry if you wish.
Yeah.
You can slide out in to your bathroom and finish drying.
Yeah.
I really
not
could have used
have
that
to
last
step.
week. I truly could have used that last week instead of trying to
Get in the tub with that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or even the shaving, I couldn't really stand. I needed.
Oh, something to sit down on. Yeah.
So it's kind of dual purpose right there.
Yeah.
I talk with people, and many of us are, I don't say deathly scared, but concerned and scared about stepping across the bathtub.
Yeah.
wall to get in and out.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, most of us have some kind of a rug outside the tub.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
need to make sure that that is secure.
Mm.
Sure it's not slides.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Inside the tub also. So that's another area. Stairs,
Yeah.
if at all possible, railing on both sides
Mhm.
is helpful. I encourage lighting top of the stair, bottom of the stair,
Yeah.
middle of the stair
Yep.
if you can.
Everywhere, yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
if you don't have it hardwired, put a little stick up.
They do. Yeah. Amazon, they have a ton of them.
You know, motion sensors, they're amazing.
Yeah.
Make sure your carpet on your stairs is secure, not thread worn. We all like, and especially our seasoned citizens, like decorative throw rugs.
Yeah.
It adds personality,
Yes,
and
they
that
do,
is
Tripping
you
hazard.
need to be so careful.
Mm-hmm.
You really they need to be gone.
Yeah.
It's hard for them to be gone because we
Right.
enjoy the happiness that it brings us.
Yes.
Make sure they're secure, that they don't roll up on the edges.
And the edges, yeah, because they are a tripping hazard. I mean, I catch my toe on them sometimes.
We talk this past week with our senior academy. Greensboro Fire Education Group was there presenting also, and they talk the same things we do.
Yeah.
The same thing, but they add the importance of smoke detectors. We
Right.
share it too, but they bring the reality that they will come in and assist you
Right.
if you have a need. So that's important.
Yeah.
Like I shared with you today when we were unlocking the door.
Yeah.
We need to make sure we keep our doors locked at all times. Know who's at your door before you let them in.
Yeah.
Whether it's Ring camera,
Yeah.
doorbell
So
camera,
popular.
or side light, or
Mhm.
keyhole.
Peek through.
You need to know who's there. If you don't know, don't open the door.
Sometimes I like, what'd you say, seasoned
Seasoned citizens.
seasoned citizens. I like that.
I need to give
Sounds
credit to
spicy.
Thea Taylor Jones in Forsyth County, Dr. Jones.
Ah, seasoned citizen. I like that.
Sounds spicy.
It does.
Definitely a seasoned.
She is a seasoned citizen. She would like that too. It's a new terminology. We were talking about that the seasoned citizen is they feel guilty about not talking to people, like they feel like they're being rude or something like that. But it's really just, making yourself a safer person.
Us that are seasoned already.
Yeah. I'm a little bit seasoned.
Those of you that are getting ready to become seasoned, and those of you that have a few more years to
I'm
become
bland.
You're bland.
There you
A
go.
little salty, but
We all have that journey in front of us.
yeah.
If you're not seasoned, you probably have family that is seasoned.
Yes. Yeah.
She does. We
So
all
it's
do.
one of those things we're all going to experience. So don't be embarrassed.
Yeah.
By it.
That is something we talk about with our clients, with all clients, but I do try to really drive it home with the older ones about don't let people, if you're listing your house and someone comes and knocks on the door, don't let them in.
Right.
There's a
Yeah.
sign, they can call me, they should not. That's something that.
Yeah, it does come up. And don't feel like you're being rude. You're keeping yourself safe.
Like, why I want someone to buy my house.
Yeah.
And they're coming, but that's something that I really drive home along with the fraud, with wire fraud, and things like
Yes.
that. Things that people can be more susceptible to, especially when you are in the home selling process.
Yeah.
Because you're out there, you're still living there, and your house is on the market.
Yeah.
You have to be extra cautious because you are putting your personal life public.
Yeah.
For a while.
Yeah.
You're no longer private. You're public.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A story was shared with us that the family went to visit parents.
Mm-hmm.
And when they arrived, it was customary to have a light lunch when they got there. Things that were in the fridge were not edible. Had aged out. They shared this with me, and conversation somehow got around to refrigerators with cameras in them. I've always thought, what a luxury. Who would
Yeah.
one? But they went on to share that they cleaned it out, of course.
Yeah.
And then they were able to monitor what was in the fridges.
Oh, I never thought about
And
that
they
aspect.
called in the order
Yeah.
and had it delivered. So they knew the parents were having
Yeah,
But
problems.
that goes along to food and wellness. So it's a
Right.
Yeah.
little different, but that's where the crossovers are.
Yeah.
So, there's tools out there to help us. One thing that I really stress, it's your home.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry about what your kids say.
Yeah.
Don't worry about what siblings say
Mm.
or your neighbors say. What do you need to make your home safe and ready for you? The $10 lighting that you put next to your bed so you don't fall is a whole lot cheaper than spending 6 months in the rehab center at
Yes.
$8,000 to $10,000 a month. We all may get there, and I understand that.
Yeah.
But I would rather spend that $8,000 on my home so I can stay in a
Right,
month
to
or
keep
two
it
or a year or
safer,
two. So,
yeah.
and we're all, as we age, we are on fixed incomes. It's hard dealing with anybody that has challenges in their life.
Like you want everyone to feel like they're keeping their dignity.
Yes.
Yeah.
Keeping their dignity in place. And I think that's kind of what the backbone of all this is, right? Keeping you in your home, keeping you safe,
Yeah.
keeping you comfortable.
I want to live
Yeah.
where I want to live for as long as I can.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is new, like we said, to Guilford County, and you said the website will be up soon, is a resource for the people who live here to use, and it is valuable, and it helps a lot of generations, not just the older generations, but it's something for younger people to think about too, keeping their parents healthy, because that is huge, and we don't think about it until sometimes it's too late. Like they already had the fall, or and like now what do we do? And to address some of the things like the light going to the bathroom, that is so easy. Never even thought about that.
Numbers on the front of your house.
Yeah. Yes, that's very important. Yeah. And rugs and tripping hazards, of course, I've learned from my grandmother, and I had a little bit of a head start on that, listening to my mom deal with that the whole time. But yeah, there are definitely some things that you can help yourself if you're seasoned, or your children, or whomever might be there to help care for you, to help take care of these things, and direct them to the website and where they can get more information.
Yeah, we need to make information available. We need to educate each other. We need to
Yeah.
educate our residents what's available, but our residents need to educate us what they're missing.
That communication. Yeah, they need to speak up. Well, I think this is all very interesting. And again, another piece or layer of what our community offers and why it makes it a great place to love where you live. And for people to take advantage of Age Friendly Guilford, and it's through its own the Guilford County website under resources. Well, yes. But it was so great talking to you, Bob, and I appreciate you being here and for getting the word out of an opportunity for people to have.
Well, we thank you for the opportunity. Age Friendly Guilford thanks you. Senior Resources, thank you. AARP thanks you. And Guilford County thanks you. And I believe cities of High Point and Greensboro also thank you, because we are in this together.
We are.
Because our residents cross over our lines.
Yeah.
They cover the whole
Absolutely.
county.
Yeah, they do. And anything we can do, again, to make this a more well-rounded community and county, we're there for it.
There's something for everybody. There really is.
There is, I know.
So many reasons to love where you live.
That's right.
We need to be recognized as a walkable, bikeable, age-friendly community.
Yeah.
I like it.
We need to bring in those important aspects of community.
We get there. I know we will. Well, thank you, Bob. Thank you very much.